18 thing. Yeah. You know.
How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Obi with a Wet Television. How you doing today, tonight, in the morning, guys? Time to watch video. So we came off our first loss. A lot of people like, oh my gosh, y'all suck. I had 50 million phone calls coming off a regular season game, losing to Cleveland Browns. So much y'all lost to Cleveland. Cleveland's #1 defense right now. Even though they had to back up P.J. Walker, which didn't really do much. If you really look at that, we didn't really lose to P.J. Walker. I mean, you know, things happen. He ain't like he threw it for 400 yards and 12 touchdowns. Man, you know, I don't want to be that guy and say it's questionable calls, but y'all seen that unsportsmanlike conduct hit on Moore, which I truly believe wasn't unsportsmanlike conduct. It was a clear hit, clean hit. It wasn't no Nick head area, but it is what it is. We shouldn't even be in that position. We shouldn't have been in that predicament, but we was in that predicament. Shout out Moody, not the corner. Well, that's Mooney, but Moody. I mean, hey, it's your first big time game clincher field goal, and it's a hard place to kick in there out there in Chicago. You know, we got the wind and the rain and all that, so not a big thing. I don't think it's a humbling experience. I think we was a very humble team going into that game, being 5-0. We was very humble. We wasn't no cocky team. So I want that to be known. I just want to spend that time saying, hey, I just want that to be known. And to the comments, I had a lot of comments saying that Wilkins wasn't doing his job. He did everything. I mean, you can't help a head top. You can't help a broken tackle. He had great play calling that game, as well as Shanahan. It was a great play calling, man. Just a lot of mental mistakes when players drop. We faced adversity for the first time, and I think we kind of handled it pretty good. You know, losing Deebo, McCaffrey. We already didn't have Greenlaw in there. Trent went down. A lot of people was going down, man. So it's like, hey, it is what it is. But we stayed in that game. So I'm happy for that loss because it shows how we handle ourselves in adversity, like when things not going our way. There's no shot to Brock Purdy. People are, oh, he got exposed. He didn't get exposed. Everybody has an off game. It was a bad game. It was raining. I'm not making excuses, but it was just a lot going on that game, so we're going to leave that behind. Going on to Monday night against the Vikings. We playing a Vikings team that's struggling right now. You know, they without their top receiver, so you know, me personally, I don't see this being no crazy. It ain't no Cleveland Brown game. I'm gonna say that. I don't see the Vikings really hitting on much. I think this would be a good bounce back game for us. I looked at the injuries. Deebo and Trent is day to day. Christian McCaffrey getting the MRI on his oblique. But if he's not a go, I mean, we still got backs for days. I mean, it's going to kill his streak as far as scoring touchdowns. But what's more important is staying healthy throughout the year. You know, we got one more game outside of this Minnesota game going to the bye week. So that'd be a great day or great week just to get rest. So say he don't make it this game, I'm not killing him for it. It's not like we playing a playoff game right now, just a regular season game. So, and I think this game can be very, very manageable, I should say. So, you know, going to this game, I really want to see how can we clean up the mistakes, all them penalties. You know, stay away from, you know, even a sight of being in penalty range, holdings, and false starts, and all that, encroachments, offsides, all them things. I need to clear that up going to this Minnesota game. Just look more poised, look more clean. That game, last game, it really showed how, you know, once that ball gets rolling, that's it. I mean, we stayed there, but, you know, we just a field goal away from winning that game, so I'm not tripping. Like I said, it wasn't a blowout. It was two good defenses versus a good offense and a decent offense. I mean, despite who was at quarterback. So, I mean, it is what it is. But this Minnesota game, like I said, is a great bounce back game. If Christian McCaffrey is a go, I'm telling you right now, fantasy owners, FanDuel, put him as anytime score. Kittle, anytime score. I believe he will have a better game because that last game was strictly blocking for him. I mean, there's nothing else we could do. You know, they got a great front, a great defense. Shout out their defensive coordinator. He put it together well. So look for Kittle to be more flexible in this game, I should say. Brandon Ayuk. If Deebo is a go, Deebo. I really want to see. I don't understand why we didn't put Ronnie Bell in. I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't work him into the game plan, but I would love to see a little bit more Ronnie Bell because I think he will be an X-Factor player in that offense. In that offense, he could be an X-Factor player. I think he got the characteristics of being like a miniature Deebo. I ain't saying he's running everybody over. He can run sweeps and all that, but I think he's capable of doing it. That I do. Just take the load off of Brandon Ayuk because Ronnie Bell got some clean routes, real clean routes. So, when Brandon Ayuk was down, Ronnie Bell went in there and he did his thing. Jawan Jennings, he does his thing. Ray McLeod does his thing. So it's like we got weapons. I really feel like, just preparation purposes, we need to start just filling everybody in as if, everybody's not going to be able to make it. I want everybody to get the touch. I want everybody getting some kind of game plan or some kind of role that's to get themselves going. I want to see a little bit more Elijah Mitchell. I ain't see him that much last game. I know he just coming off the knee injury. I want to see more of him as well because that's our number one running back. So it's like, hey, it is what it is, and we got to put him in there. Let's go. Let's get it. I mean, we got 3 starting running backs in my eyes. Mason, McCaffrey, and Mitchell. Don't forget Price. He's pretty good as well. I don't know what happened to him, but I want to see a little bit of him if Christian McCaffrey is not a go. And I know I've seen a lot of stuff going around talking about we looking into trading for Burns from the Carolina Panthers. I think that'd be a nice little move. Even though we got Gregory, we just add that depth. Shout out Gregory. Randy Gregory did. He actually got a sack that game. So it's like, he's coming along as well. So it's like, we get the opportunity to see him. So that defense, I really want to see more of Gregory. I really do. I like Drake Jackson. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to push him to the wayside. I want to see a little bit more reps with Randy Gregory, man, because he actually went in there and he balled out. So shout out Randy. Now, as far as that speculation going around talking about Burns, that's kind of iffy. Like I said, just speaking of Randy Gregory, having him on the squad. So I'm like, we get him. It's kind of pushing it. We're trying to do too much. It's too much at that front. If anything, we go look out for offensive linemen. There's no shout out to the ones we have. Just extra protection, extra depth in the O-line. You know what I'm saying? Just in case anything happens. Because we kind of solid at receiver. We kind of solid at running back. It's not wrong with getting an extra corner. But I think we kind of set on corners, but I wouldn't mind an extra one. If trade needs, I ain't saying no top notch, but if Denver trying to get rid of PS2, go get them. If you get rid of them, go get them. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, only thing I can see us looking for before week 8 trade deadline is O-line, man. That's the only thing I could really see needing anything. Man. So going into this Viking game, man, I want to see more Elijah. Try to put in Ronnie Bell, man. Like, let me see what that young boy can do. Put Ronnie Bell in there. Defensive wise, let me see more of that pass rush from Gregory and all them boys, man. Pin your ears back and go after there and get them. It's not no scrambling quarterback. It's not a mobile quarterback, so we don't got to worry about anybody trying to, you know what I'm saying? So I want to see more of that. Man. And I want to see Mooney, man. You be in position, baby. You was in position, man. Just a tad bit early, man. I don't like to see you go down like that, man. I know you can't stop every pass. You can't stop every single pass. But, some of them plays, that head top right after the first half, man, after the half, man, that wasn't a good look. But I know you're going to bounce back. You're going to go in there. You're going to ball out the way that you do. So, yeah, man. So, overall, man, that game was like a C+ to me. C- at worst. But going into this game, man, I think just like Shannon Head said in the interview, they ain't losing a while. So coming to practice and a loss, we'll see how we bounce back. But I think we're going to bounce back well. This is a great game to bounce back on. So, yeah, man, get ready for Monday night. Like I said, I appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, all of the above, because y'all truly, truly appreciate it. This is my new subscriber, my old subscriber, my faithful subscriber. I really, really appreciate you guys. Like I said, we're going to season 501. It is what it is. Let's make this bounce back game go ahead and happen. Let's take care of these Vikings. You know I got the Niners on this game. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, share, comment, subscribe, all of the above, man. Come on. Let's talk football, baby. All right, y'all have a good one.
They try to push you down, but you won't let